Have you ever been scrolling online, seen a business for sale, and wondered, is that for real? Could I actually do that? Well, that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're taking a real-world business listing, and we're going to tear it down, piece by piece, to show you exactly how to analyze an opportunity like this. Let's dive in.
So this is really the core question, isn't it? How do you buy yourself a job that pays you $100,000 a year? Because that's precisely what's on the table with this business. It's a chance to step into a company that's already generating a six-figure income for its owner. We're going to break down how it works, what the numbers really mean, and figure out if it's as good as it sounds.
Okay, so every buyer's journey starts right here with the headline numbers. These are the big, flashy stats that either grab your attention and make you want to learn more, or you just keep on scrolling. So let's look at the key figures for this home services business down in Central Florida. First up, the asking price. They're asking for $165,000. This is the all-in number to buy the entire operation, lock, stock, and barrel. And now we get to maybe the most important number on the entire listing, the cash flow. The business is generating $101,000 a year in what's called seller's discretionary earnings. Basically, that's the total cash profit an owner can expect to take home. Now, a key metric for any buyer is the multiple. That's just the asking price divided by the cash flow. In this case, it comes out to about a 1.6x multiple, which, for this kind of business, is a very interesting place to start. And don't worry, we'll break down exactly how that cash flow number gets calculated in just a minute.
And finally, stability. This business has been up and running, operated by the current owner, for 5 years. So this isn't some new, unproven idea. It's got a real track record, which is a huge, huge plus for anyone looking for a steady investment.
So, we know the top-line numbers look pretty promising, but the next question is obvious. What does this company actually do to make that kind of money? Let's peel back the curtain and look at the actual business model. The strategy here is actually really clever. This isn't a one-trick pony. It's a total home care model. They're doing everything from indoor stuff like air duct and dryer vent cleaning to exterior work like pressure washing and gutter cleaning. They even do specialty services like cleaning solar panels. And get this, a high-margin seasonal bonus with Christmas light installation. This diversification is just brilliant. It means you're not vulnerable to a slow season. You've got multiple ways to make money all year long. All right, we know the price, we know the cash flow, and we know the services. Now we get to the most critical part of this whole thing, the financials. It's time to pop the hood and see if this engine is really as powerful as it seems. This is the million-dollar question, right? Or in this case, the $100,000 question. So many businesses have big sales numbers but tiny profits. So let's dig into the single most important metric for understanding a small business like this one.
The term you absolutely have to know is SDE, or seller's discretionary earnings. For a moment, just forget about net income. For a small business where the owner is running the show, SDE tells you the true story. You just take the company's net profit and add back the owner's salary, plus a few other non-cash items. Basically, SDE is the total pot of money the business generates for a single owner. It's the real earning potential.
And this chart, wow, this says it all. Look at the SDOE over the last 3 years. 104,000, then 99,000, and then 101,000. That is just remarkably consistent. It tells you that this isn't a one-year fluke. This thing is a stable, predictable profit machine. Let's just walk through the math for 2025 so this is crystal clear. The business did $176,000 in sales. After $150,000 in expenses, the official net income on the books was only $26,000. But, and this is the important part, buried inside those expenses was the owner's salary of $75,000. To find the true cash flow, we just add that salary back to the net income. And there you have it. $26,000 plus $75,000 gives us our SDE of $101,000. Okay, the numbers are solid. We've established that. But buying a business isn't just about putting money in the bank. It's a lifestyle. So what would your day-to-day reality actually look like if you were running this company? First off, the time commitment. The current owner works about 45 hours a week. It's a standard full-time job. So no, you're not buying a passive money printer, but you're also not signing up for those insane 80-hour weeks. It's a manageable, hands-on role. But here's the absolute game changer. That 45-hour work week, it's run entirely from home. Think about that for a second. There's no office lease chewing up your profits, no miserable commute eating up 2 hours of your day. This brings down costs and is just a huge quality of life upgrade. So let's just quickly summarize the whole operational picture. It's home-based, you have one part-time employee, so you're not trying to manage a huge team. The deal includes $30,000 worth of equipment, so you are ready to go from day one. And get this, the seller is even willing to finance $20,000 of the purchase price, which just makes the deal that much more accessible. A stable business is great, it really is. But a smart buyer is always looking for the upside. They're always asking, where is the potential for growth? So for our final section, let's look to the future and see how this business is positioned to expand. You know the old saying, location, location, location? Well, this business operates right in the heart of the Central Florida market. We're talking Volusia, Seminole, and Lake counties. This isn't just any market. It's one of the fastest growing regions in the entire country. New homes and commercial properties are just popping up everywhere. And hey, don't just take my word for it. The listing itself says it plain as day. The exponential growth of the area is what has been driving sales. This means you're not just buying a business, you're buying a business with a powerful tailwind pushing it forward. Every new home and property built is another potential customer for every single service they offer. So let's bring it all together. What do we have here? A proven track record, a consistent six-figure income, a diversified business model you can run from your house, all sitting in a booming market with built-in growth. So I'll leave you with the final question to think about. Is this what a smart investment looks like?